By Fred's constant intrusions, Lamont...
I won't eat.
Now, what good is that gonna do you, huh?
Take it away. Take it.
Oh, come on,
Take it
lady, come on.
away.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll talk to the doctor. If the doctor says the bandages come off, the bandages come off. But I wouldn't count on it.
Now I know why they call that flight the red eye. I mean, it's really rough getting in at that hour in the morning, you know.
Did you manage to get any sleep at all?
Well, I grabbed a couple of Z's on the plane, but you really can't get too much out of a 3-hour flight.
All right, you might as well go home and sack out for a while. You're not going to be any use to us here in your condition.
Well, it's not just jet lag, Chief. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, I know. Coming back without Mike or Nancy.
Yeah. I just hope we did the right thing, leaving him out there all by himself.
You couldn't have talked Mike into coming home.
No, that's true. He didn't want to come back. He wanted to stay out there. Although after yesterday, I don't know.
What happened yesterday?
Well, we had to go see a body in the morgue, and it wasn't Nancy, thank God, but it really shook him up a lot.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm sure it did.
I mean, there's just nothing you can do, you know? I mean, you sit and you wait. You wait for the phone to ring, or you wait to go visit the morgue again, and I don't know, the clock just seems to tick so slowly when you're in that kind of situation.
Calvin, what do you think of the situation?
Honestly?
Honestly.
Well, Chief, you know how these things are. I think it's hopeless.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by Duncan Hines Blueberry Muffin Mix for muffins bursting with real blueberries, and by Dreft with enriched borax, the detergent specially made for baby laundry.
Betsy smells funny.
That's baby smells. Smelly formula, sticky baby food.
Diapers.
That's ammonia. Baby laundry is a special problem. So instead of regular detergent, I use Dreft with enriched borax. It's specially made for baby laundry.
There's borax in grain after grain of Dreft. Dreft gets tough baby laundry clean and clean smelling.
Now she smells good.
Dreft cleans baby smells out of baby laundry.
Start out his day in a special way. Be there at 3 on the dot. Put in new ribbons when you braid her hair. Little things mean a lot.
The little things I do for my family really do mean a lot. So I care about everything that touches our lives, like White Cloud.
White Cloud?
Uh-huh. I can't buy a softer bathroom tissue.
So?
Well, White Cloud's more than soft. It's made of 2 full, fluffy plies. And you know 2 are more than
1.
And watch this. See?
Wow.
White Cloud's the most absorbent. Softness, fullness, and absorbency. They're all little things that add up to White Cloud quality for this family.
Mom.
White Cloud, because little things mean a lot.
I don't like your assessment very much, Calvin. But I've got to agree with it. Missing persons cases usually come in 2 major categories. Either the person is running away from something or someone and doesn't want to be found, or else they run into foul play of some kind, either a murderer or a maniac or a vehicular homicide that somebody's trying to cover up, something like that.
Yeah, or the occasional amnesia victim or unidentified patient.
Those you can count on one hand with fingers left over.
I don't know, Chief. I think, basically, I agree with you. I just don't see how this disappearance could be voluntary. Oh, some of those questions that Mike had to answer out there in San Francisco really must have been a drag for him.
Questions about what?
Oh, you know, they were just doing their job. They had to ask him about the probability that his wife might have run off with some other guy, stuff like that.
Well, they don't know the cars, I suppose.
No, but we do. And that's what makes the whole thing so painful.
Stop feeling guilty, Calvin. You did everything you could. Mike was very grateful for your help out there, but Monticello needs the cops. San Francisco has enough.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm ready to go back to work.
Fine, you just get some sleep first. I'll have Anderson put you on the 8 to 4 shift, if that's okay with you.
Sure thing.
Excuse me, Chief. There's a Ms. Swift on the phone for you.
Oh, really? Thank you. Go on, just sack out.
All right, see you in the morning.
Let me guess. You can't make lunch with me, can you?
Oh, Derek, I feel terrible, but I forgot I have a hair appointment.
You should be more careful, sweetheart. You used that hair appointment excuse 2 days ago. You ought to keep your alibi straight. You're dating a cop, remember?
I do have a hair appointment, and I did have one 2 days ago, but she canceled. She had the flu or something. Now, come on. You don't think I'd pass up lunch with you? I haven't seen you in ages.
No fault of mine.
Well, look, the only reason I want to go there is because I want to look beautiful, and the only reason I want to look beautiful is because of you.
Stop peddling yourself. It's all right. I'll have lunch at my desk. I can get some paperwork done.
See, I did you a favor. I bet you're very busy with Nancy Carr's disappearance and all that.
Well, unfortunately, that's not occupying my time, since there's little I can do about it on this end.
Well, I feel terrible. I wish there was something I could do for Mike.
There's nothing you can do for Mike. But there is something you can do for me.
Name it.
You can have dinner with me tonight.
Tonight?
Since you're taking so much damn time to look so beautiful, least you can do is show it to me.
Well, I'll have to let you know. My girlfriend, Charlotte...
Charlotte?
Yes, Charlotte. We made some plans tonight, but why don't you call me later? Why don't I call you later, and we'll arrange something.
All right, you do that.
Thank you for being so understanding. Bye-bye.
Hi. How are you?
Wonderful. I was so happy you called this morning. It was much better than an alarm clock.
Yes, something told me that you were still in bed when I called, now that I've heard your sleepy voice.
You have, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was awake. And I was thinking what a dull day it was going to be, and then a miracle happened and you called.
Well, I can't guarantee it won't be dull.
With your company, how could it be?
I told you what we're going to do, didn't I? Or were you too sleepy to understand?
You said we were going flying, and I love to fly.
Mm-hmm. There is a warehouse in Chicago that's loaded with scenery, and since it is too far to drive, I thought we'd fly. We might even be able to have a pleasant lunch there.
Sounds perfect. But why do we have to go all the way to Chicago to look at scenery?
Well, there are these great big painted backdrops that I'd like to use for the dancers, and I hear they can be had for a song.
Just don't ask me to sing one.
No, don't worry. You won't have to sing for your lunch or your supper.
That's included, too?
If we get back in time.
What about Martine? Is she going with us?
Martine is quite busy enough. She's working with our choreographer today. Mm-hmm. Besides, I see her all the time. Being with you is a special treat.
Well, then, let's fly.
Like this, right?
Except you're supposed to move in the opposite direction, remember?
Yes, I do remember. You've told me that 100 times now.
All right, follow through now. Show me the rest of it.
But why? We've done that yesterday.
Because this is today, damn it.
We'll never get through at this rate. Never.
You're right. We can't work this way. Not with him here.
With my arthritis, getting in and out of the tub can be frightening. But with Arthritis Strength Bufferin, I can ease the minor pain for hours, move better. It gives me extra strength when the arthritis first flares up. But Arthritis Strength Bufferin adds extra protection from stomach upset ordinary aspirin can cause. Sure feels good to have the extras of Arthritis Strength Bufferin.
Arthritis Strength Bufferin. Extra strength, extra protection.
Want to make your indoor bathroom outdoor fresh? Introducing new extra strength fragrance Vanish Bowl Freshener. New Vanish has three-way action. Flush. Detergents fight ring buildup. Effective deodorizers fight odors. And special fresheners freshen the whole bathroom. Vanish makes your indoor bathroom outdoor fresh.
New extra strength fragrance Vanish Bowl Freshener makes indoor bathrooms outdoor fresh, also in regular strength.
Can you try not to mind Gunther?
How can I help it when he's sitting there watching us?
But look, I mean, if he wasn't here, that would be Sky.
I don't like either one. Do you like being spied on?
No, I hate it.
What did you say when Sky said that he was gonna do this?
What could I do? This is Sky's company, okay? He's paying the bill and salaries, yours and mine. Do you understand?
You say the word, we could quit.
Oh, great. Listen, this is a too good opportunity for both of us. We just have to make some sacrifices for our career, that's all.
Well, you're used to making sacrifices. Oh, but then again, it wasn't really a sacrifice, was it? You wanted to leave New York with Sky.
Let's work, okay?
Yes, let's work.
Oh, tell me, what are your plans for today?
Well, Charlie's coming by in a little while, and he's going to drive me to the dance studio.
Oh, you just can't stay away from that place, can you?
Come on, Miles, you know a dance studio is like a second home to a dancer. Some even think of it as their only home.
Do you?
No, Miles. This is my home, because this is where my family lives. Which reminds me, are you going to be able to see Nicole today?
I'm gonna try. It's getting harder and harder going in there. Seeing her, not being able to tell her whether the transplant's being accepted or rejected.
God, the suspense she must be in.
Yeah. I'm so lucky, I guess I got my work to keep my mind occupied.
Well, do you have a busy day today?
Well, yeah, it's murderous. I've got to go down and see Chief Mallory first and then try to see Nicole. I got a couple of other hospital patients to see. And then I got my regular practice, of course.
Gosh, that should keep your mind occupied. I hope Kelly's job is doing the same for him.
That's right. He's got his aunt to worry about, doesn't he?
Oh.
Just like everybody else in town is worrying about her. So strange, you know, Mike and I sharing the same kind of suspense. Just waiting to hear about our wives.
Oh, there's Kelly. Hiya.
Hi, good morning. Hi.
Kelly, how are you?
Dr. Kavanaugh?
Do you mind if I ask you if you've had any news?
About Nancy?
Yeah.
No, not a word. I did talk to Mike last night, though. He's out there all alone now. Calvin Stoner had to come back here. He sounded very depressed, which doesn't surprise me.
Oh, me neither. I gotta get down to headquarters. Listen, I will see you back here around 6 o'clock, all right?
I'll be here.
Bye. So long, Tony.
Dr. Kavanaugh, have a nice day. Well, your chariot awaits.
Listen, are you sure you want to take me to the dance studio? I mean, I know you're starting your first day at WMON.
Wait a minute. Of course I'm going to drive you. Look, it's an unofficial first day for me anyway. I'm just going there to meet some people.
You know, that's kind of funny. It's sort of an unofficial first day for me, too.
What do you mean?
You mean I didn't tell you why I was going to the dance studio?
No.
Oh. Well, I'm going there to audition.
Jody, oh, that's... You're kidding.
Oh, no.
Oh, are you really going to be able to dance
Well,
again?
I think I'm ready. I really do. I just have to see now if the Whitney Company thinks I'm ready.
Come on, I got to see this.
No, you have to go to the studio.
No, I don't. No, they can just do without me this morning. Besides, you need me right now more than they do.
Come on, please.
No, forget it. You need a cheering section. That's me.
The Wake Up America Show, Bob Starr saying rise and shine. The Wake Up America Show,
If Bob Starr doesn't get up, nobody gets up. He depends on Coast Deodorant Soap, the eye-opener. No other soap refreshes like Coast with its exhilarating scent. No soap has bubblier lather. Coast brings you back to life.
The the Wake Up America show. Bob Starr saying, rise and shine, everybody. All you sleepyheads out there, get up, wake up.
Bring yourself back to life with Coast, the eye-opener.
I smell flowers.
New dishwashing liquid.
Oh, fresh. But for that grease, you'll need Dawn.
Wrong. New fresh scent, Dawn.
Watch. Half a cup of grease added to dishwater. Dawn breaks up grease, surrounds it, takes grease out of your way, helps keep it from settling back.
Dishes don't feel greasy.
Or my hands.
No flowers, huh?
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
And now, it smells even better.
Tickle their noses with something different.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
Duncan Hines blueberry muffins are their blueberriest ever.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
They taste just as great as they smell, because Duncan Hines filled them with their sweetest, tastiest wild blueberries.
Tickle their noses with blueberries.
Duncan Hines blueberry muffins.
They taste just as great as they smell.
Great taste.
Mr. Whitney, we have clearance from the tower, so whenever you're ready.
Fine, let's go.
Oh, this is great. You didn't tell me you owned a plane.
Oh, well, it must have skipped my mind. Don't forget your seatbelts.
I hope it doesn't muss my jacket. I must look perfect when I meet the famous Schuyler Whitney. I'm sure people expect it of you.
Well, I do like to be in the company of extraordinary women.
We're just props, right?
Now you sound just like Martine.
Wrong. I am nothing like Martine.
Well, I didn't say you were like her.
Well, I'm not. Of course, she's beautiful like me. Although she seems a little cold sometimes, and I'm sure she's a dream when she dances.
Oh, yeah.
Men always find women that dance more desirable, don't they?
She really is a fine talent. You should see her.
I wouldn't miss her for the world.
Something tells me you don't like Martine.
You knew damn well I'd hate her. Just like she'd hate me if she knew about me, but she doesn't, does she?
Why should she?
You haven't told her about us. You're not married, and yet you feel some sort of obligation to her. Typical male.
Why borrow aggravation? Now, doesn't that sound logical?
There's nothing logical about this.
You're right. There is nothing logical about it. That's why it's so delightful.
But I'm sure your relationship with Martine is a bit more logical. You obviously mean more to her than just this.
Meaning what?
Meaning you're more to her than just a lover. You pay her room and board, you send her to Europe, you buy a dance company for her, all sorts of goodies.
Why are we talking about Martine? This day is for us.
I'll take it. And as for the rest of the days, we'll see.
How was that?
It was fine.
You didn't seem to like it.
I said it was fine.
Well, I really don't think the timing was correct. I'd like to see that number again with the whole chorus.
There's plenty of time for that.
Well, maybe we don't really need the whole chorus, you know. If we just have one or two more dancers to work with us, that would be much easier.
There's only one thing that's going to make things easier around here. When we get him out of here. Please. No, I can't take it, Martine. He blows my concentration. I can't think about what you're doing, about what I'm doing, when he's sitting there spying on us, waiting for us to do something so he can go back and tell Sky.
But Gunther will get tired of it himself, believe me.
No, he makes me feel dirty. He makes me feel like a criminal who can't be trusted near the family jewels.
But that won't be for that much longer, I promise.
Even one more day will be too long. I'm gonna go to Sky.
No.
I'm gonna tell him this whole deal is off if I have to put up with this. He can find himself another choreographer.
Great, fantastic. You're gonna break the whole arrangement.
Oh, and the arrangement's very good for you, isn't it? You have everything that you want, maybe just a little bit more.
Stop it.
Do you want to know what I really think? I think that Sky's having the time of his life. Everything's working out the way he wants it to because he's testing you.
Stop it. Stop it.
He's gonna have to test me.
Hi. Oh, Jody, are you going to work with us?
Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to try doing some dance.
Great.
It'll be nice to have a friendly audience.
Forget it. I'm not going through with it. It's only hairspray. I refuse to use stiff, sticky hairspray. But this is Miss Breck. It's Feather Light. Bet it'll change your mind.
Miss Breck weighs less on your hair than this feather. Its Feather Light holds right.
Hey, my hair's so touchable. Think hairsprays feel stiff and sticky? Bet Miss Breck will change your mind. The right one always changes your mind.
Miss Breck Pump or Aerosol. Its Feather Light holds right.
Now 12-ounce economy size aerosol, too.
Losing weight. It's become a national obsession. Over 40 million Americans went on a diet last year. The problem was they usually didn't stay on it. Now from the makers of Contact, there's Diet, a remarkable time-release capsule that helps you lose weight by helping you stick to your diet. One Dietac capsule helps you control your appetite all day, so you eat less. Dietac, from the makers of Contact. It gives your diet a fighting chance.
Angered by Fred's constant intrusions, Lamont decides to take on a bachelor pad tonight at 7:30. Then later, after their apartment is robbed, Felix talks Oscar into moving into a super security building on The Odd Couple tonight at 11 on Channel 48.
Doc says it's okay.
Oh, thank God.
Only for a little while. And only if you behave yourself.
Just take it off.
And they come off only during mealtime or when one of us is with you. Is that clear? That's the girl. Like I told you, this is for your own protection. We wouldn't want anyone to see you, would we? We have to protect your privacy.
Please. Could you do something for me, please?
Now what?
My husband, he must think I'm dead. Could someone tell him I'm alive?
Eat your breakfast, Mrs. Carr.
You know, Derek, I gotta tell you, you don't sound terribly optimistic.
Well, I only try to sound optimistic when I'm on the phone with Mike. But if you had seen or heard Calvin this morning...
Oh, is he back?
Yeah, I didn't see any sense in having him waste the department's time and money out there. There was nothing he could do.
So now, just a matter of time and luck, is that it?
That's it. Or maybe miracle.
You know, My sister told me something about Nancy, about a talk they had before Nancy left for San Francisco.
Talk about what?
Well, it was a personal problem that my sister had, but she had the feeling there might be some kind of connection between it and Nancy's disappearance.
Dr. Cavanaugh?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Someone's trying to get in touch with you from Monticello General.
Ah, no surprise about that.
Here.
Yeah, Cavanaugh. Yeah, Judson, what's happening? Yes, of course I can. No, I'm sure my business here can wait. I'll speak to the chief. Yeah, thanks for calling me. Listen, is that autopsy urgent?
No.
They want me down at the hospital. It's about Nicole.
Sounds like it's time to try Triaminic.
Triaminic?
Triaminic syrup, the non-prescription liquid cold medicine most recommended by doctors.
Why is it so good?
4 important reasons. 1, Triaminic syrup quickly relieves those drippy, stuffy cold miseries most people suffer most often. 2, Triaminic has no unnecessary ingredients. It doesn't over-medicate. 3, Triaminic is strong enough for adults, yet gentle enough for children. 4, it's pleasant tasting, easy to take.
Sounds like it's time to try Triaminic.
Orange juice. It's cool. Really cool. Super. Tremendously terrific. 100% pure orange juice from Florida. It isn't just for breakfast anymore.
Tonight, a fearless performer who juggles flying chainsaws and a speedboat races.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
Nobody has ever escaped from Stalag 17.
During World War II, a group of GIs are thrown together in a notorious German prison camp, Stalag 17.
What's that crack supposed to mean?
They're lying dead out there in the mud, and I'm trying to find out how come.
I'll tell you how come.
You can eat it all by yourself?
Mm-hmm. The yellow and the white.
Hospitality, hillbilly that is.